Hello, all you gorgeous faces. Hey, how's it going? I see ya. You guys love my green screen. But hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the DCUO podcast, or a DCUO podcast, not the. I'm not that egotistical. Green cloth screen. It's a green fabric. It's nice. It serves the purpose. I think it's pleather. I don't know my materials. Tonight is the last night, the last day of May, and we of course have to round it about and see what all went down. So I'm actually getting the last image up. So there we go. All right. So I just want to check in with everybody, see how's everyone doing. Better than DCUO, curse one, you are a liar. But CFD is actually really fun. The Meg is actually really fun. The replay value is pretty high, but it would be even better if, you know, it actually gave away items and stuff. Yeah. The chat on screen seems broken. It's not scrolling. It scrolled. It scrolled. I don't know these things. I'm not tech savvy one bit, but as I'm trying to get into the swing of things, let's actually say hello to everybody here in chat. Hello to my beautiful moderators. Ladies and gentlemen, get some music going from moderators. Ladies and gentlemen, hello to R1 Skywalker, Catmon5, DCO Jacob, Moobot, Mew, and Raph Prime, Crashbot. How's it going? Trexlight, hello me. Hello me. Back Mike 23, Carlin Carnage, Commander Root, Captain Neutron, DC Fanatical, DCO Magician, NC Green Lantern, hey buddy, Sue's Fall SD, Sweepy Kitty, someone get the pillow, we have a Sweepy Kitty, it's a shame, it's a shame. That Kid Connor 13, Jonesy West, by the way, Vagenda 2, Vegan Fart Man, that's very accurate for vegans. Yeah, it just goes right through you. Right through you. Virgo Peraz and XX the Curse One. XXX. Excellent. Hello, gentlemen. That's right. Podcast not brought to you by Bojangles. It's bow time. Because we have it here in the South. Everybody in the North can suck it. You wish it was bow time. So May was kind of interesting, to say the least. We got a new seasonal. We had some login issues that, yes, as much as we promote the positivity here in the chat and the game, I spilled a little on my shirt, but it's okay. The shirt's good. We do have to talk about the bad and the login issues, what we talked about a little bit later. See, I am that egotistical. I'm not that egotistical. Come on, Raph. I mean, it's not like I named the podcast after me. It's not the Trexlight podcast. How would that even go? Would it be a Jurassic Park theme? I might have to talk to Vagenda. Oh, and of course we had some booster bundle happening too. Does actually anyone know if the time capsules for this, is the Assassin time capsules still dropping? Are they still going? I do need. I drink my spill. I drink my spill. But does anyone know if the time capsules, okay, so Assassin time capsules are still dropping. That was my fear, well, not fear, but I still kind of need to open up more. I still want my eyes. I still want my eyes. Yes, eyes. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this podcast underway. You guys ready? Let's do this. So first things first, we have to talk about released on May 1st, as we heard in the announcements thread that I definitely don't have a tab open for because I don't know what's coming up, but they really haven't answered or released anything, so I don't really have to show that. So the Oh, wake up, Raph! Wake up. Bubble throat. So the springtime seasonal event has released for us. So the whole month of May was nothing but good old Swamp Thing and Poison Ivy doing the grassroots movement. I brought a little political in there. That's what I did. And it worked. It worked. Yeah, I'm so happy. So it brought about some new, of course, some new base items. It also brought about some new styles for our characters as well, which you see here in this picture, which is some new chest and new legs. And, you know, we can't really be Groot because this is a DC game, but we can at least be his, what, like third cousin really removed? Like, I mean, we were sprouting up, and all of a sudden we had to get that garden hoe. Someone took us out really too early, and we became this. But the art team did a fantastic job on it, though, by the way. The blue and the pink on the heart and the inseam on the gear, the style looks really cool. You really need the headpiece, though. You really need this headpiece that we got from last year in the nature event. So last year in 2017 for the spring seasonal, we had the head here. There we go. We had the head, and then we got the gloves. But we didn't get anything else. But this year, we got the chest and we got the legs. So it all really comes together in a very nice looking outfit. But as everyone remembers from my last stream when I was actually playing with my Nature 2, and as you're going to probably see her later tonight when we get to playing after the podcast, she looks fucked up. She looks rough with her regular head, like a really... What did everybody in chat call it? A transmutate or something? It looked rough. It looked really bad. So the suit kind of requires the stuff from last year. Yeah, it does. But the springtime seasonal came back. It also brought some new base items, which we have a large Venus flytrap that sits there and does nothing because, like Venus flytraps, they sit there and do nothing until something lands on their tongue, and then they go... crunch. I have Venus flytrap. My sister killed it. Never forgave her. 20 some odd years later, never forgive her. I miss you, bud. But what really brought the attention to everybody, and especially my good friend Aranis, and to Carl and Carnage as well, it brought these amazing cherry blossom trees, and it brought some good hedges. Some good hedges, except for this. We do not have this. We do not have this tree horse. That was coined by Tori Kumu. We don't have that. Everything else, though, we have. So, the cherry blossom trees look amazing. They look really good. And here's another look at the actual, what's it called? The vestige something? I don't even know. Just use the plant head with it. Okay, the plant head will work too. Yeah. Sioux Falls, does the Venus flytrap eat pets? You know, I'm pretty sure PETA would have an entirely different... No, I don't think it would work out that way. I will make a note to message to developers to have a fix for that. Eat the pets, but not the kitties. Goodbye, crypto. And thank you so much for the follow, Alex. The oof, poor guy. He'll do better. Along with the spring seasonal, we had a spring sale for a weekend. Can I make a note to message Trex about making it eat anyone named Trex Rage? No, Raph, you can't. You never go to the forums, so the forums don't love you. They love me, though. Thread killer. So, with the spring sale, they have 40% off on select items. The majority of it was really just a bunch of base items, honestly. But the really cool thing is a 20-pack of stabilizers plus a bonus. What was that bonus, you may ask? It was also on the marketplace for a limited time, was a 20-pack of stabilizers. This pack comes with the expected 20 stabilizers and an additional 4 unlocked assassin time capsules. So this was really the weekend to stock up on your stabilizers, and you also got some new assassin time capsules. That's pretty. To be honest, that was really a good deal. Hopefully we see the 20 pack again. Seriously, the 10 pack, it's just not worth it. Come on. Wait, was it 10 that was rare? I don't even know. I don't buy stabilizers anymore. But yes, so for the spring sale, they had suits, styles, base items, weapon styles, and the legends for 40% off. The sale did exclude crypto. So, what are you going to do? The next seasonal that will be coming up will be the summer seasonal, which we should see that around the end of July, probably more into August. And there's going to be a summer sale with that. We all know it. We all know. But tonight, as of this recording on May. On May 31st is going to be the last day to get your Nature Spring Seasonal done. Today is the last day for the event, so when the servers reset tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Eastern, it goes bye-bye. Or it might last for a couple more hours until the developers get into the office, have a coffee, and then turns it off. Or, I'm sorry, turns it off. But you never know. Get your seasonal done, and I have to say, personally, I'm truly sad and really weird how this month completely escaped me, because I will not be able to complete my New Year's resolution. This will be the first seasonal that I will not be able to complete this year, because I have to go back 4 years, and I do not have that kind of time to get all of the base items. So I am saddened for myself, but my determination will not change. I might have missed the spring event this year. I will not miss the summer, and I will get shit done. So, I'm sorry, me. It's okay, me. You did your best. Thanks, me. You're always understanding. I know. I am. You're welcome. Ah, thank you. So, on May 10th, we had a bonus artifact XP weekend. It worked out pretty well, because we had the time capsules that brought about new artifacts. So, what this was, for the folks who don't know about them, is during this weekend, whenever you would use your Nth Metal, or even your Sin Stones, to level up your artifact, you would get more XP than you normally would. I think, did they actually say up a number? It did not say a number at all. I don't even remember what the number was. It was doubled. So, what, 200%? I don't know. But you're able to get your artifacts leveled up a lot faster. Now, of course, I have to recommend all the people to not do what I did. And the Thursday, before this weekend happened, yeah, actually, what was it? Like, announced on the 10th, which was, what, on a Friday? No, it was on a Thursday. It was a Thursday at, okay, it doesn't say a time, but either way, I definitely spent, no, I did it on a Wednesday. That's right, it was announced on a Thursday. I did mine on a Wednesday. I used my Nth Metal on a Wednesday night to bump up my artifact a little bit, because we were in Elite, and I wanted to have a little edge, and it worked. But here comes Thursday morning. Oh, hey, by the way, guys, we have a bonus artifact weekend. Use them now. I don't have any more Nth Metal MEPs. You couldn't give us like a Wednesday notice? I wouldn't have used my Nth Metal on a Wednesday. So, lesson learned is to basically do all your things on a Thursday, because that's when the weekends would start for this bonus crap. So, lesson learned. Lesson learned. No, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. Just a little bit. So on May 16th, we got the release of Death of Superman Part 1. That is the beginning of the 3-part saga of the Death of Superman storyline that's going to be presented here in DCUO. Now, there's going to be some aspects to it that will be reminiscent of the comic book, but it's also a combination of the New 52 storyline, Doomed, where Doomsday came down. He had some bad gas and basically turned everybody else into some Doomsday. I think I never read it. I don't read Superman. Nah, boo. Yeah. So, but this was Death of Superman Part 1. It brought about an open world doomed metropolis with Doomsday all running around and doing his own merry little thing. Superman was there, being the worst tank ever. Like, why are you even a mentor? This is what you did to your mentorees? Like, this is what people learn from him? You learn nothing. He sucks. He sucks. He wouldn't even take the damage. He wouldn't. We had healers die, folks. Healers died. Those poor people. Of course, it was Virginia's fault because she actually didn't have any probiotics. But that's not beside the case. He should have been a better tank. I feel sorry for those ice players out there who were his mentor. And everyone else who was his mentor too. It's like, I'm mentor of Superman. Oh, I have a story to tell you about this mother. Anyways. So with the open world content, we got to fight Doomsday as a weekly mission. There's a couple of feats in there as well that folks can get. And it was really just going to be part one of it. These parts, one was originally supposed to come out at the end of April, but for some reason or another, got pushed back. Developer said it was on track. Well, apparently it was on track originally in April, but you had to push it back to 2 weeks. And like, you know what? We have it. We have it. And this is a celebration. This isn't really an event. This isn't even an episode. Even though it is in the episode section of the feats, you know, we can't really have a new area or anything with that. But it's not an episode. It's not an event. It's just a celebration, which technically might as well just be a pseudo event. There's no gear. There are tribute marks that you get while you're completing the content, and that will be spent on the vendor to get collections, to get auras, to get other things, to get base items, and as well as the Lobo-inspired gear. Sorry, the Lobo-inspired styles. No gear. Part 2 will be coming out on June 6th, and so that will, of course, be a thing to talk about next month. Which Death Superman Part 2 only brings out a raid, which gives out 8 tributes and 1 Mark of Victory right now, but the developers are looking at giving and doing the changes for the Marks of Victory for that raid. They're looking at it. Nothing's concrete at the moment because it is test server. It's on test server right now, so if you guys want to experience the raid, please head over there, and I'll, of course, give my thoughts about it probably a little bit later. Death Superman Part 1 is currently here. You can find it if you're level 10 plus. You can go onto your map menu, go to the Warped menu, and go right into Doom Metropolis. Thanks, Warped menu. You're the best. So we do have to talk about the bad. We have to talk about this. So on May 22nd, there were some login issues. I think it was even actually the day before as well. Maybe even a couple of days before. So here's the skinny. Daybreak released H1Z1 on the PlayStation. On PlayStation 4. Now on PlayStation 3, because who the fuck has a PlayStation 3 at this point? Do better. So H1Z1 released an open beta on the PlayStation, which apparently, who knew, people wanted to play. Or at least try it out and say, hey, I played it, it's shit, and I'm going to move on. You know, those people. But players went in droves, apparently. According to their Facebook page, they had, during the, I think maybe at the end of the 22nd or 23rd on their Facebook page, they posted that they had 1.5 million players in H1Z1 on the PlayStation. Wow. Even if it's just people coming in for a minute, that's still at least a minute of your time going in there and experiencing it, and holy crap, well done. Well done. But it did bring up an issue because all those players were bogging down the login servers. That's right, I said slogin. I know what I said. And don't forget the hours of downloading. Yes, of course, DST. No one can forget the hours of downloading. So with the login servers being just pounded on by the H1Z1 new players on PlayStation, it at first disrupted the US PlayStation login, and PlayStation players were having a difficult time. And then as an update came out, it started affecting not just PlayStation, but everyone. It started affecting everyone. It started affecting, I think, all the games. All of Daybreak. All of Daybreak servers were just going, oh my god, where's this population coming from? This is a dead game. Who is it? Damn it, Crashbot. Why do you do this to me? You are embarrassing. So, and then they were able to get everything done. Let's just say it was really about 2 or 3 days of login issues, to say the least, due to the H1Z1 players. So, if you guys are really looking for some problems or reasons to complain, go right over to the H1Z1 PlayStation players. They'll definitely love that, because they're not just H1Z1 players, they're console players, and we know how console players act. But PC players are the same, but we have a little more dignified. We're able to do our dick jokes with proper care. And we can talk about your mama with your mama in the room, because we're that ballsy. But they were able to get everything back connected. Even the marketplace had to be disabled, and luckily they were able to bring that back at as well. And so folks who had any purchases during this outage issue, even now, I recommend, if you haven't gotten your stuff by now, that's a huge issue, and you should definitely go over to the link on the forums over at help.daybreakgames.com to make sure to post a ticket and get your shit. Good luck. I'm the only one that's ballsy? You're damn right I am. So, and of course, downtime happens. This is a freak of nature, and things like this happen. I remember when Overwatch broke WoW. I remember when StarCraft broke WoW. I remember when WoW broke WoW. And of course, there's always going to be the players who are looking for compensation for their time lost, and that's completely understandable. But at the same time, it is up to Daybreak to make that determination if they want to give it. And do I believe that they should? A little bit. I mean, what? Drop off like a couple of time capsules? No big whoop. We're done. Yeah, of course. I mean, what? And in my eyes, anything that they give back as a sorry, this server issue won't happen. Anytime that they do this, we're always going to have those people and just coming in. It's like, this is all I get. I had 3 days of down that I couldn't play your game, and this is all you give me? What is this? And like, well, you either take it or leave it, bitch. But I do believe that they should at least give a little bit of compensation somewhere for the 3 days that were down. Not gonna lie, we normally play with the league on Wednesdays, and that's normally our raid day to get in. And I honestly didn't. I had the choice that I could get in because I'm PC and I could get in. But the majority of my players in my league, they are PlayStation players, and I didn't want to actually play DCUO without Raph, without West, without Batmike, without Time Tracker, without Udo. Oh, Udo. He's a good guy. Yeah, so I didn't want to play without my PlayStation players, so I didn't actually play. So, but can run without Arwen. What? That's not. No, I will always need to run things with Arwen. Here, please get me the fuck out of here. But yeah, so I do believe that a little bit of compensation would definitely. Damn it, DST, we promised not to say that. So I do believe a little bit of compensation wouldn't be too bad about it, but with it being happening on the 22nd and now it's the 31st, we are SOL. So, whoops. That's all I got. Just, it completely sucked. May 29th, just a few days ago, surprise! We had Game Update 83, which was really a complete shock to me. It really was. So, as you know, that all throughout this year, 2018 is the quality of life year. Year of quality of life. Year quality of life. Schoolhouse rocks. So, with Game Update 83, I felt a little bit of... look at there, Jonesy. I had a little bit of kind of feeling weird about this. Because this is really, in my eyes, the first game update that we didn't really get a big quality of life change. I mean, let's look at this. January, we had a scoreboard. We had the 99 increases to to all this stuff. What was it? The stacks of 99 was increased. We got more inventory. Like, these are big quality of life changes. And now here comes, for, I'm going to call it the June update, the June game update. Game of Day 83, we didn't really get a big quality of life change. And that kind of like, I mean, last game update, Game of Day 82, gave us style unlocking. And so, Game of Day 83, I'm like, all right, what else can they give us for quality of life? Well, here's style unlocking phase 2. Oh, okay. I guess this is okay. It wasn't really what I was expecting. But true, that's me being really cynical about it, because I was expecting like a brand new quality of life change. Instead, what we got was style unlocking phase 2, which is still good. But also my league mates felt that it was part of the quality of life change, that we also now have operations that are now cross-faction, which are including Rise of the Bat, War Crimes, and Ultimate Soldier, Normal, and Elite. And thanks to my league, I'm going to agree with that. 2 quality of life changes. So I was worried that this was not going to fit in with the 2018 quality of life year, and I was mistaken. I think this still counts. So we are still on a roll. Yeah, we're still on a roll. So with style unlocking phase 2, as the developers have said, there's so many styles in this game that you really can't do everything all at once. So they're going to have to break this down in different phases. So here in phase 2, we got the booster bundles 4 through 6. We got the collection rewards, character creation, PvP, and the faction vendor gear. Survival mode rewards and time capsules 4 through 6 are now part of style unlocking. Now, for the collection rewards, for folks who might be a little confused about that, it's not including the time capsule. I mean, because time capsule collections are different, because those are part of time capsules, okay? The collection rewards are consistent of, the band, just normal collections that you completed throughout the game. And just the fact that those collection rewards are now part of style unlocking, to me, that is a huge undertaking, to say the least. But I mean, we also got the PvP vendor gear, which was a big ask coming from not only the survey that's like people got, not me, because I don't check my email, and from the people who posted on Twitter who gave out that poll when DCUO did it. You can't do a poll in the forum, so suck it, ears. And it's nice to have it. It's also nice to have the booster bundles and the time capsules as well. The faction vendor gear is kind of meh, in my opinion. I think the villains have much better faction gear. Who the fuck is going to wear Voidwalker? What the hell is a Voidwalker? I played World of Warcraft. That's not a Voidwalker. I know a Voidwalker. Sorry. But the character creation items was a pretty big update as well. Because, okay, honestly, that just really saves us cash, doesn't it? That really saves us a lot of cash. Because we don't really have to go to that vendor anymore and in the war rooms and go, all right, which vendor has my stuff? Nope, not this one. Okay, I'll go check this one. Okay, we just saved time. We just saved time. Done. All the character creation items are now part of there because everyone wants to wear that tier 00 item that we start off with, that fire suit. Because you know when you see that in-game, oh, that dude's a baller. He's hardcore. He's hardcore. Remember, guys, the bigger the shoulders, the badass you are. World of Warcraft rules. That's 101. So what else came in Game of Day 83? So let's go ahead and take a quick view here. Base armory fixed. Sometimes the material in the Mastery 2 style was not saving an armory. Fixed. The Black Mask of Death feat now lists the Black Flash cows as a requirement for completing it. The 2 omnipotent items, the Owl Helm from Earth 3 and the Atlantean Conch from this episode, now has durability. So, well, isn't that just a... That was a big oversight, to say the least. It was like, I don't have to repair my OP item. It's definitely OP. For Doom Metropolis, the Doomsday should now show a chevron, skull icon, above it, before he does his Eye Blast attack. I don't pay attention to that, honestly. There's a lot going on. Death Superman missions now grant marks of victory for players within the relevancy of 10 to 262. So I think in this aspect, we now, well, first fucking great. We get marks of victory. Hells to the yes. More farming of that, because I definitely... Daddy needs vendor 00. Daddy... Well, I could probably just go to the actually regular vendors now, but whatever. But Daddy needs some style feats. Needs some style feats. But this is also the first time that we've seen where we have a end relevancy. Because this is a celebration, so you start in the celebration, you can jump in at 218. At 218. But we really didn't see, because at the same time it's open world, we didn't see like where the NCR was. So we get marks of victory if we're in relevancy of 218 to 262. Just saying 218 just for shits and giggles, because I mean it's 10 to 262. So at 263, we don't get marks of victory anymore. But at the same time, I think at that point, I think some of us might not need to do Death Superman anymore. Now, of course, when players are, especially when they come into every single content, they always go, what about the new players? Huh? What about them? They're going to have to go back and get these feats. Nobody's going to be in Doom Metropolis anymore. What about them? What about them? They'll be fine. They'll be fine. I'm pretty sure they're going to find themselves a nice bunch of league mates that's going to go, yeah, you know what? We can run that. We can do that real fast. Oh, 100 times Doomsday? No, we're not going to do that. We already did that. We're done. I don't want to do that anymore. This is a celebration. You're there to experience the story. But, of course, the story is surrounded by a bunch of grind. And once you have that grind, the story can give a fuck. But don't worry. Players will be fine. New players coming into it, they're going to experience it for the very first time, and they'll be fine. They'll be fine. The Doomsday Plague Probiotic has had its cooldown increased to 2.5 minutes. This corresponds to when it starts flashing, indicating its effect will go away in 30 seconds. This was a big, big, big change, and thank you, developers, for doing that. So for the folks who, oh, what's that, time checker? As we hear loads of horrible screams of Toon's deaths over and over. Well, time, we just turn off proximity chat. Come on. Yeah. Proximity chat, and just turn, like, what is that screaming? Oh my god. Who's listening to that death metal? Huh? That sounded like Ghost. Oh, I'm gonna die. So the Doomsday Probiotic, it lasts for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So it's 2.5 minutes. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. You guys got that. So now the cooldown shares that same time length. When you see your probiotic off of cooldown, that is your 30-second indicator, or many seconds indicators, that you need to hit that sucker again because it's about to go. So you have the probiotic now that if you see it off of cooldown, you need to use it. Because, and then you also have the visual of your character that has this white circle, this white mist around you. Once it starts going white, red, starts blinking into the red, you have that 30-second time window to use your probiotic because you are going to, it's about to go away. It's about to go away. So there is, of course, in on-screen messaging that you could do, but I mean, honestly, the on-screen messaging is more about a radio broadcast instead of an actual personal broadcast. You could, of course, put that in chat, but I mean, what, you have a visual on your character that you can barely see, and now you have your probiotic that's going to be off of cooldown. I think we probably have enough of the warnings as it is. If we had the ability to do actual add-ons, you damn well, Skippy, I would definitely put a little alert box message up there. It's like, your probiotic's going away, bitch! That's exactly how it would say, your probiotic is going away, bitch. And if people get offended, you can leave a comment over on the add-on page, and I will never read it. Well, suspend your station. Some various minor updates to the Mogwar fight. There's War of Vortexes present in the Elite version, have shorter melee range. That's cool. And in Mogwar's Typhoon phase should be less likely to behave incorrectly. The Starro, the story, and the event version of Stemming the Tide should now drop gear. That should be pretty helpful. That'll be pretty helpful. Please, you know, people will complain until they just remove the mechanic entirely. That's very true. And it is very colorful. I'm a colorful guy. Look, it's lavender. What's this? I have found that if it's not in glitter text, people don't read flyby text. Duly noted. Duly noted. Some open world players will no longer be able to move NPC mission givers in the mission hubs in Star Wars Central City. Cool. I think they also did it in the open world Area 51 as well. They can't be KO'd by enemy NPCs. Yeah, that was coming to bother. Feats. Let's see here. Fix an issue with the no medicine needed feat not granting upon the completion of the Odoriferous collection. Players who already completed the collection should now be granted the feat upon login. Though some players may need to complete a different style feat in order for this fix to take effect. We've seen that before in some old stuff. It's no big whoop. The War of the Collection pieces now message the collection's reward in their tooltip. I think that definitely needs to be brought to... Actually, is it brought everything else to the collection, to the OPs? Like, even Amazon Fury, was that all brought down? That should all probably be retrofitted, definitely. I think it should be retrofitted for all the collections. I'm sorry to put that much work on you folks. You're developers, this is what you do. It needs to be retrofitted for all fucking collections in the game now. It needs to show the tooltip on, hey, what does this kryptonite give you? It goes to this feat. Thanks, tooltip. Good luck, developers. If you need people to type, I have fingers. I have voice control, too. I can just use Google Assistant. I'll use Google. I was afraid my phones are about to turn off. Let's see. Yep, that's means just some other fixes here and there. Let's see here. Are they doing a live stream tomorrow? I remember Map said. Okay, yeah, so I'll get to that in just a moment, NC. Just a moment. Also, what was breaking news over at the DCUO sourcewall.com, your news source for walls. No, wait, that's not right. That's not right. No, it's a thing. It's a thing. It's a website. I don't know who runs it. Just a cute mixed guy. I don't know. He's bald. But there's a new marketplace item called the Seal of Completion. So this was kind of like snuck in. This is snuck in with Game Update 83, really. Damn it, Jacob. What, me run it? No, my name's not on it. My name's not on it. Oh shit, my real name's actually on it. I need to fix that. DST, fix that. You're not 2018 offended. I'm not the guy. So, new marketplace item on the line, the Seal of Completion. It guarantees a breakthrough of your artifact, and it's a one-time use item. It's available in the marketplace for 500 Daybreak cash or marketplace cash. If you're a member, it's $450. Trexlight. So you can see here. This is what it looks like. It's a nice little icon. It has a pterodactyl on it, so you know. Why does it have a pterodactyl icon on it? I mean, did they just have like a pterodactyl just like, hey, let's put this bird on here? But yeah, it's completion is one of salvation and will ensure the completion of any breakthrough attempt on an artifact relic. This item guarantees a successful breakthrough and is consumed on the process. Please note, this is a one-time use item and is not tradable cross-platform. So, as far as I can see, it is tradable on your platform. So you can probably do it, put it on the Berker. I was told it was not tradable, but then I haven't really gone to the Berker and find out what the prices are for it. Does anyone actually know what the prices are? Does anyone know what the prices are for this on the Berker by chance? Do I got something against pterodactyls? Yeah, I do. Their hands are so tiny. They're tiny hands. Even though I'm a T-Rex, so I have tiny hands. Oh, I just offended my people. No, I got tiny hands, but a big head. Oh, yeah, that's right. Brittany is a pterodactyl, isn't she? Huh. I dug that hole. So there are some worriness on the forums regarding the Seal of Completion. That, damn it, Raph. That this is kind of, once again, another leeway into pay to win. And honestly, anything on the marketplace that helps anything in game that you gain, it's all getting close to pay to win. I mean, for God's sakes, Prometheum lockboxes were close to pay to win. Replay badges were close to pay to win. We were always on the skirt of pay to win for everything. Soda Cola Ultimates, definitely pay to win. I mean, but now you can get them in game without actually spending money. So, I mean, you have to do is run your stab event, and you can open up a time capsule, and boom, you get a ultimate Soda Cola Ultimate. So they kind of worked themselves around that a little bit, but still a horrible item. But thank you though. My 50 stack really appreciates it. Subs, pay to win. Exactly, Seuss. Exactly. There's no on the auction house on PS4. I wonder if it's actually not tradable at all. Someone should buy one, but not me. I want to spend my money elsewhere. I'm also not at that point to need it. But this gives a birth of worrisome for the community, because we might see some new artifacts in the terms of levels. I mean, we got boosted all the way up to level 1, rank 120. Could we possibly see a rank 140? And when we do, what's the percentage breakthrough going to be on that? By the way, breakthroughs suck. They should have never been a thing. Never been a thing. We have enough grind as it is with artifacts. We don't need it to where it breaks and we have to go back over again. That's crap. No breakthroughs. It's going to break throughs 100% all the time, every time. Why do we need to have this drawn out even longer? It's just, we don't need that. As soon as I get to 120, I can go and work on a new artifact. What this does now, it just prolongs the headache. It prolongs it. And yes, now we have a seal of completion. Yes, it's 500 Daybreak cash. Yes, as a subscriber, as a member, we get 500 a month. So yes, I could essentially use my subscription, my free Daybreak cash to buy one every single month. That I could do, but that's a choice. It's always a choice. Seen that coming when they came out. Dragon's Age already has the same thing, but it's on the gear and weapons. Yeah. So people play old content for artifacts. I'm okay with playing the old Dragon's Nest. Oh yeah, I saw that game on Steam. I was interested. Not really. I was intrigued. It's on the wish list. But Seal of Completion, am I mad about it existing? No. If anything, the back of my mind probably told me something like this was going to come around sooner or later. Honestly, it probably just took a time, just like, is nobody pissed about artifacts right now? They're not? Okay, sneak this in. Sneak it in, Bob. Sneak it. Put it in, goddammit. It's like, all right. Shh. Let's see if they notice it. They haven't said anything yet. Wait, there's a thread. Oh, they know. Booster bundles. Hi, hate this. That's how I see it. Yeah, the background stack. It's a thing. Thanks, green screen. So we have a seal of completion. Is it worrisome when we come up to possibly new ranks? It's really not. I mean, honestly, for $5, when you look at the seal of completion, why even have the seal of preservation? Why even have it? At this point, now that we have a seal of completion on the marketplace, we had a good discussion on it last night on the stream. We should probably have a seal of preservations now, part of the stabilizer event. That should be now when you do your daily event, you can either daily, or I could even go with a weekly. You get a seal of preservation once a week. We were talking about maybe once a month over last night. We were talking about once a month. But let's go with once a week. We have this item. Your seal of preservation sales are done. You are done. They are now on the marketplace as more or less for a show. You don't need it anymore. If I look at my seals, if I'm going to look, I'm definitely going to go, yeah, I'm going to spend $5 on the completion. Not however, what's the price of the seal of preservations, by the way? What's the seal? They can add them to the lockbox loot table. Boom, right there. Done deal. Done deal. Add them to the loot box loot table if you have to. I mean, for God's sakes, we get NIST mail with them already. Might as well just shove that in that same concept. We can probably at that point get rid of the mainframe bots. I think I spit a little bit. But yes, we can put the seal of preservations in the time capsules. That'll put a little stink on them. It's like you can get something a little in there. But I definitely feel that now that we have the seal of completion, let's put the preservation in the stabilizer event, and we'll give it a weekly. We'll give it a weekly. If you want to make it a month, it better be like a big stack of seal of preservations once a month. You know, and I'm looking at one seal for once a week. All right. I mean, you could go with. I would think I would be okay with a maximum of 2 a week. 3, I'm asking too much. I don't want to seem that greedy. I don't want to see that much. I mean, if someone comes out there's like, we should just get five a week. Well, then fuck it, make it a daily into it then. But if they make it into a daily, you're definitely going to be looking at a very rare percentage drop rate to get a seal of preservation in the stabilizer event. I'm looking for a guaranteed seal of preservation in the stabilizer event. Make it once a week, 1 per week, 2 maximum per week. If you want, don't put chance on it. Don't even put some RNG on that. Just make it 1 or 2 a week for the seal of preservations, because at this point, those should literally been given away. Seal of completions, immediate breakthrough. Put that in the stabilizer event as well. Put that in there and just make. There we go. Seal of preservations. We get 2 a week automatically. 2. It's a weekly reset to get your to get a seal of preservation. Seal of completion. You have a chance to get it to drop in the stabilizer event. 1 a week. Maximum of 1. You have a chance. Hell, don't even make it once a week. You have a chance to get a seal of completion in the stabilizer event. Make it into whatever elite percentage you need to. Alright? Just make it like a 0.0000002% chance of a drop to get a seal of preservation in the stabilizer event. It strengthens the stabilizer event so players get to play it. That's exactly what they need to do. It's okay to have it in the marketplace. The marketplace should be an option. But these are still items that we have to grind to make. And we should have it in game. It will make the time capsules a little bit nicer. Of course, I would rather have a complete revamp of the system where it matches how Overwatch and how Destiny 2 does it, where it reuses the experience bar. Every time you play content, you're getting XP. That XP bar goes up. Boom. You get a free time capsule. Open it up, and boom, you're good to go. And keep that on rotation. All right? Just keep it on rotation. You're good to go. But that's how I appreciate it, because I definitely love how Destiny does it. I really, really love it, because it makes me want to go play more content, especially how dull it is. Love you, Raph. You're good. Enough of that nonsense. Next, there was a live stream for the must-read DC Comics, Superman. MEPs and Jackster graced their presence, and I have to say, he has quite the white mane, that Jackster. Quite the white mane. A silver Trigon demon. Silver demon. That's a good thing. It's a good thing. It really wasn't something that was going to be ooh and ah shock about. It was really just comic nerds sitting down talking about comic things and giving a little bit more backstory to players who possibly don't know about the comic things. It was really a chill stream. I had it on the background. I was watching chat a little bit, banning people because that's fun. And I had it on the background while I was at work, and it's like, oh, they're having a good conversation. It's a nice little trivia, cool thing. I didn't know. There are things I did not know, like the black guy was Martian Manhunter. I didn't know that. At the same time, do I care? No, it's Superman. I don't care about soups. But it was still nice to have that interaction. We are playing a comic book game, and there's not a lot of players out there who know about comic knowledge. And I think this really helped out with that. Helped bridge the gap, so to speak. And I think I would like to see that at least maybe once a month. At least, especially with the episodes. When we get like closer to the Teen Titans episode, which may or may not be a live stream tomorrow, may or may not, I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm just going by what I heard on the live stream when I was talking about Teen Titans, and then Jackster tried to chime in with a little bit of the, maybe they're going to find out Friday. It's like, oh, shh, Meps almost slapped him. I swear to God, Meps almost about to slap Jackster. We all saw it. We all saw a look in Meps' eye. For that split second, he had that imagery where he took his hand and just wham, right over slap over Jackster. But then that split second was gone, and Meps realized where he was, and he couldn't do it. We all knew it. We all see that look in his eyes all the time. You're just not looking prepared. But there will be, I am going with the inclination that there will be a live stream tomorrow, Friday, as of this recording. And what that live stream may entail, I'm thinking they're going to talk a little bit about the Teen Titans episode, especially the imagery that they've been teasing on Twitter. But it could be something else. Hope the guy's not a booster bundle or time capsule, because I swear to God. But there you go. You mean kind of like the GIF where Meps hitter kicked you? Yeah, exactly. Prime. That's, yeah. Did we share that with him? I don't remember sharing that with him. I think we did. We may have to do it again. We may have to put Jaxter's face on it. No, don't put Jaxter's face on it. Seriously, that would be super inappropriate. That would be bad. But again, the live stream is on their Twitch channel. It's a highlight. You can go and take a look at it. I don't think it's on their YouTube channel, but it was a nice sit down, nice little read. If you want a little bit more of a backstory of Death of Superman, especially a lot of backstory, you would definitely check out this stream. It was pretty chill. But again, I think that there will be a live stream tomorrow. I'm crossing my fingers that there is. And yeah. Yay. It's on YouTube too? Okay, good. It's on YouTube. There you go. And then finally, it was yesterday. They did an announcement live stream, really kind of brought it in there, of the new booster bundle. Booster bundles came back. Everybody cheered. Oh, the booster bundles are back. More bang for the buck. Down with the time capsules. Thank you for this. Thank you for the return of a lottery box for something that doesn't have feats. It's just purely cosmetic, and we get to spend money. Thank you. And now we have the return of the booster bundles. God damn it, why'd you bring back another bullshit box? I don't gotta spend money. Oh, it's nothing but pay to win. Oh my God. You just can't win. You just can't win. But the booster bundle is now here. And yeah, clip that. So the booster bundle has made its return, and it includes something brand new. Yeah, you can make the article, DST. Go for it. I don't care. That'll be completely fine. So it included an new pack of 1,000 Artifact XP. So I'm not sure what was taken out to put in this new XP pack. DST, I don't know if you know or not. The vault ticket did return. You are correct. So everything inside the booster bundle, it's 1,000 Daybreak cash or marketplace cash. And this does come with over $10 worth of convenience items. I'm sorry I don't actually have the math of the cost breakdown, but I'm going to go with what's written in front of me here. So we get 150 replay badges, which, by the way, if you are a person who uses replay badges, if you're a person who's sitting there with your style unlocking, figuring out, oh man, I don't have enough to unlock the style, I need more replay badges. Well, you're in luck. The booster bundle has returned, and for the low price of $10 of your hard-earned money, mommy's cash, you can get 150 replay badges and more. The mainframe bot's gone. Thank you, Jareth. Fucking A, yes. We got rid of it one place. Now we need to get rid of it everywhere else. Down with it. So you get 150 replay badges. You get a brand new Artifact 1000 XP pack. Okay, so that's 1,000 XP for your artifacts. You get the Nithmel detector, which increases your drop rate of the Nth metal for an hour. It increases it by like what 250%? It was a big percentage. I don't think it was that big, but it's a pretty big. You get one radar enhancer. You get one proto repair bot. You get one vault ticket, and you get the bonus, the one booster reward box. It was 250%. Yeah, that's a big fucking percentage. So we got the radar enhancer. What was the other enhancer that we got that was removed? The radar enhancer is for the collections. What was the one that? What was the enhancer for those things? We use them for that M word. I don't remember what we really do. R&D. We used. Oh, that's right. The R&D enhancer. We don't have that in this anymore. Bye-bye. No miss there. No one does that M word thing. It's not worth it. Just not worth it. So inside the booster reward box, we get one random item out of the 8 listed, which are all new to the game, and they are tradable, except for the hacker cache. I saw a thread saying that it's not tradable. So hopefully that is just an oversight, and the developers will be able to get that done, because I swear to God, that is going to go for so little on the broker. Well, it's going to go for a lot because it's an ultra rare, but I mean, it's a big cache. So the ultra super weird item in the reward box is the hacker cache. The hacker cache comes with the material in 7 modular versions of the hacker aura. The feet, hands, head, hands and feet, head and hands, head and hands and feet, and the right hand. The hacker cache isn't, but the individual pieces are. There you go, Raph. Thank you so much. So I bring this question to the chat then. Would we rather have... No, actually, it's probably just better if it's the individual pieces. Yeah, the individual pieces will probably be a lot better. Because honestly, even to me, I don't want all those modular auras. I mean, true, they're just going to be there, but I don't really need them. The hacker material I'll probably definitely want to get, but I don't really have anything in that shade. Nothing to match my eyes. I need some clear eyes. I need some clear eyes. The two Stop finding people. The 2 auras that are the uncommons are going to be the red Tesla and the blue Tesla, which personally I want. Those are the ones I want. Those are mine. And then the commons are the electron auras that come in red, blue, yellow, green, and purple. If you guys missed my song last night written by DST, I'm pretty sure someone didn't clip it. I'm pretty sure. But it was to the tune of Mambo number 5. It was really good. We did a fantastic job. We had some trumpets come in. It was great. There were a whole bunch of ears bleeding. It was great. But just to give you guys a visual picture on what they look like, when you see them in-game, it's much, much better on-game. Or in-game, rather. So over here, you see this is the blue Tesla, where it comes in with a little bit of purple. You know, kind of like a Monica. This is the hacker material. It is color locked. It is color locked. So it's in this gold shape. You know? Kind of like someone else's name of that song. I just remember a little bit of Monica in my life. A little bit of Angela. Like, that's an Angela. It's an Angela. I'm not going to do that anymore. This is the green electron. This is the pink. I mean, purple, pink, purple. It's the purple electron. And then this is the modular hacker aura that you can get. This is for the hands and this is for the feet. So there's also one for the head. It really makes you look like when you look at the aura, you're going to go, huh, is this what RNGesus would look like? That's right. Said it 3 days in a row. It's still funny as shit. You guys can just, it's great. It's great. They ain't going to make money with tentacles. I would much prefer if that material and even the auras, especially the material, was colored. Them being color locked, I definitely understand some of them. It's probably more or less on a developmental side, on the artist side, why they can't really be color changeable. But I would prefer it like everybody else. But I'm pretty sure there is someone out there who's going to be able to rock the hell out of that gold. There are 5 different electrons. They come in red, blue, yellow, green, and purple. They are basically, this is a little bit really a Flash inspired in my opinion, especially when you look at the blue and the red Tesla. It's like you're looking at the CW Flash, and it came to our show with the lightning just moving, just all over, just this, you know, it's just like that. It was a choice decision, not tech limits, from SJ's reply on Twitter. Oh, okay. Well, you know, it's their choice. I have to respect their choice, even though I will definitely send them a stern email. You will get a stern email, and it will not be pleasant, madam. XX. XOXO. So they wanted to keep a theme with the auras. Completely understandable. Again, personal preference for me, I don't really have anything that goes with it. I am not giving it to my electric tune. My electric tune has enough fucking materials and enough auras. He is set along with my atomic tune. They are good. They don't need anything else. All right? They are spoiled as there is. They don't need it. And I'm not giving it to them. But you can also go onto the forums or on their YouTube channel and definitely check out the preview of the booster bundle to check it out. And you definitely will see them a lot. It's a lot better in game than it is with a picture because the auras do move. The material does move. And honestly, the green with the green electron stands out a lot more, a lot better than the other ones. Even as a red lantern, I get the red auras, I get the red electron. I'm not probably really going to use it. But there is someone that will, and that one person who will use it, the developers will succeed. That's all it takes. It just takes one. But that is it of what's happened in May. That's it. Nothing else been going on. Death Superman Part 2 is on the test server right now. I did do a day 1 testing. They've done another update, which on test server, the frustration is nobody really wants to run it because everybody apparently wants to run AOJ because their reasoning is I want the omnipotence items on a test server. As a struggle as making a test tune is, the test server needs to be wiped monthly. It needs to be wiped. It just needs to be, flushed, and all those players can just suck it. They can just suck it. They're not doing anything productive if they're not testing the brand new stuff. You look like, well, we have to test. Like, well, did you go to the forums? No? Then why are you here? Oh, I want to play the game. Then go on live server. This is not your place. It's not. Test server is here to test the new stuff that has to be done. That's it. But you're not, because you're wasting my time, you're wasting everybody's time, and you're not testing properly. So the people who are testing properly, who are reporting the stuff on the forums, posting it on the Twitter or whatever, giving the feedback, thank you. For the people who are just there to waste time and play a free game because they don't want to pay a damn dime, you freeloaders, you squatters, you don't have rights, get out of the game. Get out. Go. Get. I said get. But the Doomsday Part 2 does bring a new raid where we have to fight Doomsday, and no spoilers, but the raid does get it does bring some tears. Which, of course, you can watch that feedback. You can watch that footage on my YouTube channel at youtube.com/Trexlight. It's good stuff. But when you look at the raid itself, yes, Part 2 only has a raid, so it's not really a lot of meat to it. But it does bring some feats, some pretty fun feats, as a matter of fact. And we definitely look at it as, when we were testing it, we were trying to figure out what's the difficulty scale that developers want to do. It does come in 2 versions. It's a regular Tier 9 raid. That's the in-game version. And then there's the event version, which is basically actually in the Tier 2, novice raids. And that's only for levels 10 plus. So if you're not at CR 218, you need to run the novice, and you can get your marks that way. If you are 218 plus, you can still run the event if you want to, or you can run the normal raid. What are the loot differences? I don't know. I really don't know. There's also going to be the member reward box in the raid. I'm going to go with the member reward, but it's really just a treasure chest. And because it's on test, I'm not 100% sure if it's a members only item, because once again, this brings in the enhanced Lobo gear, the enhanced main man styles that we all been questioning about. So this is where that comes in. It comes in on part 2. And if it's a member treasure box, awesome. Members, another reason to subscribe. You can sell, you can put those enhanced styles on the broker, make a little cash. If it's not a member reward box and everybody can get it, does it sully the membership thing? In my eyes, not really. Because this is a celebration. This is not an episode. This is not an event. This is something that everybody is supposed to go out and enjoy. So having that treasure box members only, cool beans. If it's not, it's no skin off my back, because it allows people to experience and get all those items without going to the broker. But I do think it is a members treasure box. But if it's not, again, I'm not really going to be too much sweating about it. The difficulty of the raid is kind of straightforward. There's nothing really... You just got to pay attention. Just get out of the X's, stay away from the crystals, use your probiotics, maybe not if you're trying to go for a feat, and just have a top-notch healer. It's really not that difficult, and we're trying to, as testers, we're trying to figure out, like, what's the difficulty level here? Are we talking, I mean... Does Doomsday need to be hitting harder? Yeah, because as a tank, I'm not really feeling it. The only times I'm getting threatened is if he's jackhammer spamming or if he's doing frenzy. Those are the only 2 times as a tank that I worried for my life. Melee DPS, you're going to get fucking squashed. You're going to need to pay attention, because that jackhammer is going to mess you up. It is going to mess you up. And there's really no tell. There were a couple of bugs, but I think the test server actually fixed some of those, but we haven't really been on test that. Hopefully Penryn and the other guys were able to get some feedback for that stuff. But yeah, we really weren't sure where the difficulty really was. But so the developer said the difficulty is kind of exactly where they want it to be. It's like, oh, well, then it's going to be just an easy breezy lemon squeezy kind of thing. But of course, you can take a look at the guide when we get it written up on the DCUO source wall. Your source for walls. No, it's for DCUO stuff. I gotta remember this. But that's really it, all I have. Let's take it to chat. Anyone have any questions that I can try and answer as I drink my Bojangles? Good stuff. And Raph, don't ask about your damn bait. It got real quiet. Crickets. This is where I could use crickets. Wow, this 30-second delay really kicked in, didn't it? Raph, I swear to God. I swear to God. Cool. What's in the cup? It was Mountain Dew, but the Mountain Dew is gone. Can you do something about that face hair? That doesn't work. And the beard's here to stay. People want my beard. I was wondering, DCUO, if I wanted to spec into icon powers, be like Superman, i.e. Freeze Breath, Laser Eyes, and Ice Powers, is a valuable set. Yes. With the stats revamp, you can definitely make a loadout with just nothing but iconic powers if you want to. Well, shit. But yeah, you can make a loadout and be pretty decent with DPS, depending on your skill points, and a little bit of your spec. But yeah, you can make a loadout just with iconic abilities now. It works. It does work. If you hear people screaming, that's definitely Black Canary's Sonic Scream stuff, and people do tend to use that. Arwen. But with June just tomorrow, what's June bringing? We got booster bundles going on for June. June 6th will be Death Superman Part 2. It will be launching. And that's really it that I have on June. There's no really other news. I mean, I could check. Let's check the announcements. See if he updated it. Current upcoming events. Oh, I mean, Death Superman Part 2 and Part 3 will be coming out in June. So we have 2 of those to coming. When is there going to be a green aura, and when is Darkseid coming to the game? Those were questions from 4 years ago. Yeah, they kind of are. Yeah. For all music fans, Kanye West's album comes out tomorrow. No one fucking cares. He can go die in a dumpster. Summer event is June as well. Oh shit. Huh. I thought it was always an August thing. Summer event right now just says June 2018, so we don't really have a date yet. Huh. Think you get a new time capsule in June? I'm really hoping that we don't see a time capsule until at least July. I mean, it's really weird that we have a time capsule on the same overlap as a booster bundle. So I'm really kind of hoping we don't see another one until the booster bundle is done at the end of June. We're not talking about politics. No politics here. So we got the summer event coming sometime in June, and Death Superman Part 3, which, after seeing what Part 2 holds, I'm really interested to see what happens in Part 3. With Part 2 coming out in June, we can cross our fingers that we get a look at Part 3, especially in terms of test server, on next week. So maybe they'll do another live stream showing Part 3, a sneak peek of it next week. So, yay. But the summer event, yeah, there's no date for it, so I'm thinking it might be coming out maybe in the lateness of it. What will you do about the Mike Nelson abuse that's been going on with all those Nelson brand mics in the CCF? Isn't Nelson brand? I don't even know. We use Sennheiser. Sennheiser. We use Sennheiser in the CCF. We got that quality shit. Here's hoping that WB and DC Comics allow Superman styles in Part 3. Here's hoping. I mean, I know you've been a champion of the Superman styles, but to be honest, I can't blame the developers if we don't have that stuff. That's DC and Warner Brothers. I mean, look what happened with Batman vs Superman. We got that style taken away in a week. I mean, my only wish for Superman Part 3 is I want the mullet. I want the mullet. Who mess up PvP logos on the Titantrons? Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's very true. But yeah. So I'm really interested to see how Part 3 is going to go, because Part 2 kind of like hit the gut a little bit. Definitely hit the gut. But I think that's really it. I'm going to hop on DCUO. I know we were probably supposed to do raids tonight and do weeklies, but tonight is the last night for the spring seasonal, and I have a lot of work I got to do, and so I'm going to basically just sit there and spam the spring seasonal all night. Just going to use my replay badges, spam the seasonal, and we'll see how far my stamina can go. I'm not going to be able to pick up 4 years worth, because that's about like 200. No, it's about 400 seeds I need. 400 seeds. We'll try and do the raids on Saturday night. At least give it a nice little weekend. We'll do the raids on Saturday night. Random acts of auras tonight. Or find grid in Metropolis. Yeah, I definitely need to probably just give away a bunch of the stuff that I have in my inventory so I can make room. Because I've got to make room. Got to. At least 10 hours to go. Man, I'm going to be busting. And no points giveaways. You guys got all the points yesterday. You got them all. But thank you guys so much for watching the DCUO podcast. We stream it live at the end of every month on the last day over on twitch.tv/Trexlight. So please join us. It's always fun. Welcome to DCUO Island. We call it Oolong, but we just rebranded it. We promise there's no eggs. No eggs. Be sure to follow me over on Twitter and also on the Facebook, and be sure to join us over on our Discord server. We have fun there. We have fun. There's a lot of gifts at my expense, but you know, there's a lot of my face on there too. So it kind of equals out. Kind of equals out. You guys love my face. Don't say you don't. You hurt my feelings. And I will hope to see you guys in DCUO in any way, shape, or form. And always come by the streams. We always have some fun, positive stuff, and a lot of giveaways. I'm going to give away stuff now because I got to clean out my inventory. It's a mess. Ha-ha! Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in June for not just a June recap, but we're also going to be doing a halfway recap of the year and seeing how DCUO's gone in the first 6 months of 2018. I'll see you guys in June. Take care. Mwah. Hello, drink. Oh, you're so cold. Yes, you're so cold. Yes, I'm going to put this up here. Be right back.